I'll just give you, kind of the rough cut of how I myself assigned a reasonable cell phone expense to my business this year. So I have a cell phone plan that I share with my husband. So automatically I can take 50% of the bill and say, that wasn't my phone at all. And that's definitely not deductible for my business. And then of that remaining 50% of our cell phone bill, some portion of my usage is personal, right? And so this might be a little bit tricky to figure out, but I can basically look at all the minutes, like the total minutes that I use the phone, and I can pull a report of all of the appointments that I've had, which I do by phone, all the appointments I've had with clients. So client calls, I can actually quantify those, and I can look at that as a ratio. So I can see, 40% of the time I spend talking on the phone is with clients, right? So I know right there that at least 40% of my cell phone usage is business purpose, right? On top of those client calls, I also use my phone to, film Instagram reels and make notes. I actually outline my podcast on the phone in my notes app. And I do email and voice memos that I use in the business. So I might bump that percentage up to maybe 65%. And listen, this is not completely like down to the minute, but it's a pretty good and pretty reasonable and also pretty conservative estimate of the amount that I use my phone for business. So I'm going to take 65% of my half of my cell phone bill, because remember, one half is my husband's and not mine at all. So 65% of my half, and that's the percentage, that's the dollar amount that I'm going to deduct for my cell phone. Okay?